Hey guys, David here and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, we have another amazing show for you today. Ripple settlement could be right around the corner. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, as we know, sentiment in this space has shifted literally overnight with the election of Donald Trump as the next president for the United States. This regulatory landscape, boy, have they been expecting some change. And with Trump out there really being pro-crypto, guys, it has got a lot of folks anticipating something big in the new year. Well, I'll tell you what, Ripple is right in line with all of it. Now, guys, just check this article right over here. Ripple prepares for SEC policy shift amid Trump's pro-crypto agenda. As Trump pledges to replace SEC Chair Gary Gensler, blockchain firm Ripple sees a chance for more favorable policies in a reshuffled regulatory landscape. Just listen to this right here. As Crypto News earlier reported, Ripple chief executive Brad Garlinghouse has called for regulatory clarity, urging the appointment of a pro-crypto SEC chair. He particularly suggested candidates like Robinhood's Dan Gallagher, former CFTC head Christopher Giancarlo, and ex-comptroller Brian Brooks as potential nominees. And here's the tweet right here, and he says here, "Fire Gensler day one, no delays. In his place, appoint Giancarlo, Brooks, or Gallagher. They'd be massive upgrades in rebuilding the rule of law and reputation at the SEC." Now, since taking office in April of 2021, Gensler has led a tough crackdown on crypto, targeting crypto giants such as Coinbase and Ripple for allegedly offering unregistered securities. And guys, we know exactly what's motivated that. Because when he was at MIT, boy, he had no problems defining and understanding this distributed ledger technology space. He becomes the chair of the SEC, and what does he do? Attacks it like no tomorrow. Well, guess where that was motivated by, guys? It was motivated by the Anti-Crypto League right there out of the Democratic Party and pushing that whole agenda. And on top of that, of course, he had the old cronies from Wall Street in there pushing it as well. Now, the SEC even secured, get this, a historic $4.5 billion settlement with Terraform Labs and its disgraced founder, Do Kwon, who has been imprisoned in Montenegro since 2023. As Crypto News noted in a future story, U.S. regulators imposed $32 billion in fines on crypto companies to resolve compliance disputes in 2024 alone. The crypto space has long criticized Gensler's approach, with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong recently suggesting that the next SEC chair should publicly apologize for what he called damage done to the U.S. crypto sector. And here he puts out this tweet, Brian Armstrong, that the next SEC chair should withdraw all frivolous cases and issue an apology to the American people. And he gives examples of all of these conflicting statements all the way through and on and on and on. Now today, the SEC chair resigns with a new administration. This means Gensler's departure would not happen until late January, when Trump returns to the Oval Office. If Gensler steps down, the SEC would be left with a 2-2 party line split, likely stalling further aggressive enforcement until a new chair is confirmed. And guys, I believe that the chair that comes in is going to absolutely wash the slate clean, and more than likely we could literally see this whole SEC case thrown out, or, as we're going to talk about in a little bit, a major settlement happening before that day comes. Now, guys, just listen to this right here. XRP poised for major growth amid pro-crypto political shift. Analysts predict XRP could soar with Trump's win, and a potential SEC shakeup could XRP reach new heights by the end of the year. Well, the crypto market is riding a wave of optimism, of course, following Donald Trump's return to the presidency. While Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have seen significant gains, all eyes are on XRP as analysts predict a potential surge fueled by anticipated regulatory changes. Investors speculate that Trump's administration could bring a more favorable environment for cryptocurrencies, especially for Ripple's XRP. Now, if you remember what what Ripple did during Trump's administration and the last time he was, wow, was it something else. 2017 to 2018 put Ripple literally at the top of the heap in this digital asset space for market cap and was one of the most biggest bull run moves that XRP had ever seen, from 0.006 to $3.84. Now, crypto analysts are buzzing with bold forecasts for XRP's price. Notably, analyst Animix predicted XRP could soar above $20 by year end. In an X post, he expressed confidence that Gary Gensler's potential removal as the SEC chair would catalyze this price explosion. With Gensler gone and Ripple SEC lawsuit likely to end, investors could again become bullish on XRP, Animix statement. And this sentiment echoes across the crypto community, with others like Steph is Crypto anticipating a parabolic rally for XRP following Trump's win. The optimism is tied to the belief that new leadership at the SEC could lead to a swift resolution of the lawsuit that has cast a shadow over XRP. The possibility of an XRP exchange-traded fund approval is also on the horizon, which could significantly boost institutional investment. Guys, we could possibly see the SEC cave rather than walk away totally. Before the inauguration, we could potentially even see a settlement in this case between Ripple and the SEC. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. Amid the bullish predictions, Ripple's recent transfer of $250 million worth of XRP to an unknown wallet has caught the market's attention. On-chain data reveals the movement of 470 million XRP, sparking discussion about the firm's next strategic moves. While some worry about potential sell-offs impacting XRP's price, guys, I think this is just an escrow release and a repackaging as they've always done. Analysts suggest these transfers are likely tied to operational activities like on-demand liquidity services or positioning ahead of regulatory changes, which is exactly what I believe. Whale activity has also surged, with 814 million in XRP moved recently, indicating significant accumulation. This trend suggests that big players are positioning themselves in anticipation of a favorable market development. Guys, it is massive, and you got all these fuzzers, like I say, they're out there trying to shake people out of their hundreds or thousands of dollars that they got into it, while you're watching whales put in tens of millions, hundreds of millions in accumulation. What did they know, guys, that you and I don't? It is really amazing. Now, guys, I want you to check this article out right here as well. XRP price set to rally. Analyst predicts exchange-traded funds, SEC settlement, and Ripple IPO. With Donald Trump's victory, of course, the crypto market buzzing with hope, and especially with this long-standing Ripple versus SEC case. Many believe that a pro-crypto administration could ease regulatory roadblocks, giving XRP the opportunity for significant growth. Crypto analysts like Luke Thomas recently shared a bold roadmap for Ripple and XRP, predicting major milestones in just the next 3 to 9 months. Listen to this here. With new stablecoin regulations expected soon, Thomas suggests that Ripple may finally be able to roll out its RLUSD stablecoin for commercial use. This would mark a significant step, as regulatory approval would allow Ripple to launch RLUSD in the market, positioning the company as a leader in regulated digital payments. And here's the tweet right here. The SEC settlement will boost XRP's value, benefiting pre-IPO holders and positioning Ripple as a dominant force in finance with both software sales and XRP holdings, driving growth. Congrats to XRP hodlers. Patience has been a virtue after nearly 4 years of hell with the SEC, and boy, did he ever nail that. Thomas also anticipates that major financial players such as BlackRock could soon file XRP spot exchange-traded funds. These funds might focus exclusively on XRP or bundle it with assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum. If approved, these ETFs would attract new investors to XRP, potentially boosting its adoption and visibility in the market. And guys, I absolutely believe, just like what Brad Garlinghouse has said, we could very well see baskets of these digital assets in exchange traded funds, and XRP absolutely is going to be at the top of that list. And it would not surprise me once you see BlackRock out there filing an XRP ETF along with the ones Bitwise and Canary and Grayscale have put forward. Guys, I'm telling you, I really do believe we're going to see an approval which will allow institutions that cannot touch this space due to their fiduciary responsibility. I'm telling you, they're biting at the bit, chomping at the bit to do it, and it would not surprise me to see this very soon. Now, the ongoing lawsuit with the SEC has kept Ripple in a tight spot, but Thomas believes a settlement is finally within reach, and guys, so do I. I think it really could happen before we see Inauguration Day on January 20th. Ripple might pay a substantial fine, rumored to be around that $125 million, which could allow it to sell XRP directly to institutions. Following a likely settlement, Ripple will announce its IPO plans, targeting a public listing by late 2025. An IPO would not only attract significant investment, but would also solidify Ripple's status as a top-tier financial technology firm. Thomas also expects that at least one top 5 U.S. bank will announce plans to use XRP for cross-border transactions. And guys, when one comes in, the dominoes are going to fall. Why? Because you could literally reduce the cost of these cross-border transaction and wires by almost to the point where it's only pennies instead of what it is today. And that is going to be a major competitive edge for the first mover of the top 5 U.S. banks, and the rest of them, in my opinion, are all just going to follow suit. He sees Ripple using IPO proceeds to acquire companies in areas like real-world assets and derivatives, expanding its footprint in high-value markets. Well, guys, they're already out there doing that in the custody realm, where it's expected by 2030, the custody market for these distributed ledger technologies is going to be $20 trillion. Now, that is just the custody side of it. What do you believe the market's going to be if that's going to be the demand in custody? Guys, it's going to blow the doors off, I think, most people's expectations. Right now, we're only at what entirety of this digital asset space, 2.5 some trillion, and the custody side alone, the demand the market is looking and they're projecting at 20 trillion. Look down the road, guys. It is going to be massive. Now, looking ahead, Thomas sees a wave of regulatory clarity sweeping the market, possibly eliminating up to 80% of cryptos, especially meme coins. This shift could steer investments toward utility-driven tokens, benefiting projects like XDC, VeChain, Algorand, HBAR, and XRP is right in line. Guys, it is amazing what we could literally see within these next few years for this entire digital asset space. But guys, I think the bull run is just about ready to take off big time. We have recently seen Bitcoin over $76,000, with analysts projecting double that, up towards $150,000 for Bitcoin in this next run. And guys, XRP could literally absolutely take top spot for market cap as it explodes explodes in price volume if it does anything like it did in 2017. And I'll tell you right there, boy, Judy and I have been literally just hanging on like everybody else. Yep, we have patiently waited, gone through all of that mess. Guys, why? Because what we see in the future, what we believe is coming, and how it could literally revolutionize the financial futures of so many, and perhaps for generations. Guys, one thing I can tell you from being in that last bull run is you will thank yourself that you took the time to get your plan in place before this next one literally explodes. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigital.outlook.com and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.